Right. Hey.
Alright.
I gotta go.
2 morning.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna go work on my boldness because I literally have 3.
Yeah.
It's my lowest
I could
stat right
understand
now,
that.
and I need.
Whoa.
Yeah, he has like weird like shadow people on his shoulders. I mean, I think he is like a shadow person, but I'm not actually sure what he is.
Yeah, his face was one of the ones that I was seeing like in the main menu, and I wasn't quite sure how to interpret it.
Yeah. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathroom, you give +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness.
I like that there's a shits meter.
Without warning, Vera pulls you aside and hisses in your ear.
Ugh.
Oh my god. The stalker's back. You follow her pointed finger and see a guy dressed in a white toga and winged sandals, facing away from you. He looks like a creep.
Are we sure this isn't college?
No, I'm not. He's been following me everywhere. He thinks I don't notice him, checking me out in that weird shield he has, but I totally do. Oh my god. That's hilarious, actually. I didn't think about the mirrored shield because she can turn people to stone.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that until she just said it right there, and I'm like, oh, get it, Gorgon jokes. It's such a chore being this beautiful all the time. How am I ever going to get rid of him? Threaten to feed a damsel to a sea monster, that'll distract him. He looks Greek, why not bribe Zeus, king of the gods? I mean, bribery is kind of up her alley.
I have no idea.
I haven't actually been in this situation. I haven't heard these lines before.
Oof.
This is an entirely new situation for me.
Oof.
So I think I'm gonna go with bribing Zeus.
I support your decision just because I'm rooting for you, but
I think it's
can't
gonna
be
fuck
helpful.
me up. Nope.
Oh.
Aha!
Hey.
You buy a bunch of wine and hookers from Costco and burn them on a golden altar to Zeus. Apparently.
Is this Costco and Beyond?
I also just burned a bunch of hookers on a golden altar.
I was a little more worried about the Costco part, but...
I mean, it's all concerning in itself. The clouds glow with unearthly light. Thunder blooms. A bolt of lightning crackles and strikes Vera's stalker. Ow! He screams. Fuck you, Dad! I wish you'd never turned into golden dust and pissed on my mom. Wow.
Wait, would that make him Hercules?
I believe so. Badly singed the stalker, or singed, my bad. Badly singed, the stalker limps away, shaking his fist at the sky.
That has been quite pleasing.
Whoa.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Did you hear her say
Oh
that?
yes, yes I did.
That was oddly sensual. Like I feel a little assaulted right now.
I'm a little turned on. Just kidding. Hey, that was cool. Thanks. The ancient Greeks sure seem to have some odd ideas about how babies are. You gain +2 fun and +1 smarts. Hey, I got 1 smart back. That's good.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh man, I don't even know, man.
You're charming. mean, you have, like, that's, like, your highest stat and smarts, but... I don't know. You could do creativity. He might need, like, fun and creativity. Because Scott's
Yeah.
kind of crazy, but also adorable.
Yes. What's creativity? Creativity is
The stage.
stage,
Yeah.
but the thing is at the stage right now, so I would just go to the shop.
Oh, yeah, shit. I didn't even look at that. So, yeah, I guess go with fun, then. Or whatever you want, I guess. You could go money again if you want.
Well, I don't know. What's the basketball court? That one's the see face?
That should
Charm?
be charming. Oh, charm?
Okay, yeah, we'll try that. I'll do creativity next time, I guess. 'Cause, I mean, I don't know. All my stats seem pretty okay. Like, I'm not.
Yeah,
Sure,
you're
sure.
doing pretty good.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirits, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. Yes, I am. You gain +2 charm. There you are, swiping through potential monster match dates when you spot Scott pacing and muttering to himself in distress. You can't bear to see someone so adorable in so much pain, so you might as well try to ease it however you can.
Hey,
Sorry, I got distracted. Oh, hi there, Blue. Do you think I'm adorable? Yes, in fact, you were literally just thinking that. Anyway, the other day I was out in the forest trying to find a quiet place and a large branch to do some pull-ups before the big sports game, when suddenly I was approached by all these talking forest animals. They were pretty big for the forest animals, and I'd never seen animals that could talk like that. I mean, other than us werewolves, if you're counting us as animals. And they were just so fuzzy and adorable. But they said they were impressed by my pull-ups and my muscles, and that I was even more adorable. So the nice little forest animals with giant heads made me their king, which was really, really flattering. But I don't know anything about ruling. I'm not sure if I'm good enough to be king. Aw, poor Scott. It's up to you to help him rally. Aw, jeez. Scott, a good king is a strong ruler, physically strong. If you can do 100 push-ups, you can be a good king for sure. True royalty has been inside you all along. Why else would your eyes be royal blue? Aw, I like that one.
Go for it. As, like, this one, I'm like, I don't actually know what to choose.
Yeah, I like that one. Why else would your eyes be royal blue? Like, yeah, that's cute. Why is it royal blue? Liam said they were cerulean. Of course he did. I always knew that wasn't a real word. Clever, Liam. He was clearly testing me. So if my eyes are royal blue because I had royalty inside me all this time, does that mean I have like a little blue king or queen inside me? Is it like my true self? I always suspected such big muscles couldn't be of this world. So good old Scott is just a mecca for the little blue person to fight against evil. I wonder what could... Oh my goodness. I wonder what could my real royal name be? Sir Beef Wellington. Lady Macbeef. No. Lady Macmuscles. I should ask my loyal furries about that. Oh god. Furries is what I've decided to call those giant furry talking forest animals for short. Oh no. Wait a minute. Flashback to Christian. Thanks for helping me get my confidence back, Blue. You should come meet my furry friends sometime. Well, you always wanted to hang out with Scott. Not too sure about these circumstances, but it's better than not hanging out at all. You gain +2 smarts and +1 fun. I'm getting like smarts and fun from him, so I'm thinking that might be what I need for him.
Okay, so right here, Caitlin, I
Uh-huh.
need to actually stop recording. Alright, so I'm starting back up. And ready to go.
Alright.
Alright. Who knew?
All right.
That's also a werewolf, by the way. Yeah, right here.
This dude in the middle.
Yeah. I'm gonna go try to talk to Vera again and hopefully not fuck it up. You arrive at your chosen table to find Miranda folding napkins at Vera.
Do you want to know what this one is for, Vera?
No.
I'll take that as a yes. The rose-shaped napkin fold is for birthdays between the ages of 16 and 22.
Miranda's hands move fast as lightning, turning the rose into a gorgeous white swan.
By contrast, this swan folding is for first weddings, third weddings, and swan giveaways.
As a fashion enthusiast, I have never been so bored by a piece of fabric.
Oh, and this black swan folding is for weddings, where you plan to brutally murder all the guests. Not very popular, the black swan folding.
Okay, that's sort of cool, but I'm still aggressively... You happen to have some napkin folding skills yourself. Maybe you can spice up this interaction. Decide to show off your most impressive napkin folding.
Ooh.
Fold the napkin like it... So it creates a self-aware napkin whose sole purpose is to fold more napkins. This writhing snake fold is when it's time to leave Vera alone. Stop explaining napkin fold. I feel like this is a pretty clear one.
I feel it's right on the nose.
Yeah.
Well, that's quite a specific fold. Under what circumstances would one use... Oh, I see.
Damn right you see. And notice how my whole head is covered in writhing snakes? So basically just assume that don't talk to Vera about napkins time is all the time. It's a year-round festival people the world over celebrate it by not folding napkins.
Well, it's not a very elaborate napkin fold, is it?
Explain that what your fold lacks in complexity, it makes up for within the 12 ounces of cobra venom it can fit at will.
Right. Well, I see we subscribe to different schools of napkinry. I'll leave you two to it, then.
Your reward for running Miranda off is a one-on-one lunch with Vera. Never felt so alive.
Let's go.
Aw, seems
in.
like you're doing it. You're doing the thing.
Definitely
Alright.
trying.
Oh, geez, Liam's at the table. Alright,
Yeah.
here we go. You take your seat between the strongest and smartest men you know. Liam appears to be taking a very intense picture of some bizarre-looking food. Scott is looking about as confused as you are currently. But Liam, food is delicious. It's for eating. That's why they call it lunchtime. Neither of those statements is wrong, but they also aren't quite connected.
Scott, if I had the capacity to eat, I assure you, I would still ignore the actual content of the food in favor of finding the perfect combination for a flawless Instagram post.
Ugh. Oh. I see. You're going to post a picture to advertise the food to people who can actually eat it. You're so smart. I'll be happy to eat your food for you.
I'm afraid your palate is way too unsophisticated to appreciate these rare Japanese delicacies.
Ooh, they're Japanese? Do you have any Scott snacks?
Scott? You know what? Fine. I've taken all the pictures I need. Eat whatever you want.
Thanks, Liam. Ooh, they all look so yummy. I don't know where to start. Lou, any ideas? Oh, geez. Maybe your choice of snack can get one of these boys to want to snack on you. Whoa. In an
Yeah, damn,
innuendo
son.
way, not literally. uh, lychee fruit flavored custard with a side of tofu and drizzle of raspberry extracts is the most superior food. That's too much. Go for the brightly colored bag of meat biscuits, and that somehow has an anime drawing of Scott's face on it, saying Scott Snacks. Okay, Scott Snacks.
Yeah,
That
that
seems
seems
pretty
pretty
obvious, right?
apparent.
Yeah. Yes! Do you have Scott Snacks?
Got snacks? What does that mean? How is this possible? Why is your face on an obscure Japanese biscuit brand? Is that really you?
Oh yeah, totally. There was this one time where I was, well, actually, it was a full moon, so I'm not really sure exactly what happened. But somehow I ended up hanging out with these really cool Japanese businessmen the whole evening.
But how? What even?
Yeah, I guess they saw me practicing a few sports moves, and they saw how strong and fast I was, and they wanted to show how their meat treats are strong and fast. So they asked if they could use me as their new mascot, and I said, of course. And then the Scott Snacks became a hit, and now I'm kind of famous in Japan. Thanks for pointing out the Scott Snacks to me, Blue. It's nice to know you want to see my face. I want to see yours too. Aw. How's he so muscular and so adorable at the same time? Maybe one day you can put your faces together.
Aww.
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 I like this decision. I think he's super cute.
You get to go first.
Yay!
Let's go.
Okay, I said I was gonna go to the auditorium next, right? So, yeah, let's go do this. Whoa. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the mess themselves have. Whoa. Oh, it's as if the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You get +2 creativity. Alright. You're practicing your very best monster mash when you hear the sounds of an argument, which is so strange in these sacred hallowed halls of education. Oh, JK, can you imagine?
Hey, bro.
Whoa. Blue,
Hooray!
they may be their king, and they deserve the bestest, most wonderful king there ever was. And I'm gonna work as hard as I can to be that king, no matter what it takes.
Scott, you realize they're not cute little baby animals in need. Yeah. They're furries.
I know, they're furry, Vera. I'm the one who told you that.
No, Scott, they're furries. It's a kink.
Yes, Vera, there are many kinks in my plan. That's why I need to work them out to be the best ruler.
Forget it.
Oh, Scott. Excuse me, did you say you need help being a good ruler? I know all about that. Oh no. Being a king is easy, as Daddy always says. Only live peasants can stage a rebellion. Oh, Miranda, I'm not really sure. Fear is your most important weapon. Your second most important weapon is actual weapons. Torture soup spoons, razor teacups, a knife on fire, you know, the usual. I don't know, Miranda. I appreciate the advice, but I don't think that's the kind of king I want to be. Nonsense! Oh god, look at her face!
Yeah.
Nonsense. I'll go get the butter knife shuriken right now. Whoa. It just seems so unnecessary. There must be a better, kinder way to rule. Right, Blue? I want them to have a happy time under Scott the First. They've been so nice. They've been so nice to me. They've written me beautiful songs, which are about my adventures, but most of them are the sort of things I definitely have not done. And they've made me amazing drawings of me, which are very, very generous in their proportions. God, I just think they deserve the best leader. Oh god. Normal rulers make their subjects pay taxes, but what if you paid taxes to them? Flag time. You can't rule a kingdom with no flag. Without a flag, it would be just a bunch of flagless people. I think the flag won.
Alright.
I think the flag won.
I feel like both
Yes!
would work, actually.
You're 120% right. Flags are the best. Let's combine our art powers to create the very best flag ever. You get into an intense art frenzy, which is kind of hot and intimate. Whoa. Somehow the two of you end up shirtless and sweaty while panting and doodling. After 3 hours of passionate art activity, you put your clothes on again because of decency, but mainly because we don't have a shirtless model for Scott. And admire your work. Whoa. This is genius. No, it's actually a not so bad drawing of Scott shirtless in the words Scott rules. But sure, why not? You know how to take a compliment. Scott leaves all excited, ready to execute your plan. As your elders always say, any problem can be solved by drawing shirtless people. Later you stumble upon Scott again. He seems quite excited. There you are, Blue. Your plan was a success. My beloved furries seem to love a flag that's basically just me shirtless. They declared it a national day that should be celebrated yearly by drawing me shirtless. Which is kind of silly, since they do that pretty much every day anyway. But the important thing is that now I'm the best ruler ever, and it's thanks to you. I would love for you to visit my kingdom someday. We might even celebrate Shirtless Scott Day together. Wink. Ah!
I mean, you did, right?
Huh?
You did
So what?
when you made the flag.
Yeah. Like,
You
kind of already did
celebrated.
that.
Yeah, passionate.
But whatever.
Passionate art.
You're pretty sure Shirtless Scott Day will totally become your all-time favorite festivity. You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity. Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
I'm feeling good about this.
Right. So I'm gonna go for bold again.
Going back to the bathrooms.
Yeah. I feel like if I spend like a week trying to get one of them up at a time, maybe it'll work for me. How did I end up with 12 fun?
I don't know. Like, just happenstance.
Yeah, I don't know either. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. But you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity. So you do some graffiti on the wall. No way.
Edgy.
Graffiti says, I'm bold as fuck. And you know what? It turns out the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall! A deep voice resounds from within the walls and says, well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold. And then you gain +2 boldness. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you. Vera is trying to teach you and Scott how to play craps when you hear an all too familiar howl.
Guys, the Wolfpack is here. It's my family and teammates, the Wolfpack.
Yes, wonderful. I'm sure they're here to share their latest intellectual achievement.
The wolf pack is here.
Whoa. Alright, I'll do this, dude.
I
What
can-
up, my dogs?
I can do it, Caitlin.
Okay, you want to do it?
What up, my dogs?
Yeah, you're better. Hey guys, Vera was just...
That's cool, that's cool. So guess who's got a hot date lined up for this weekend?
Ooh, don't tell me. I've got this. Is it you?
Bingo, broski. Turns out online dating's super easy. Yeah, the secret is just be hot, like me. Sure. Or you can just use an actor's face, body,
God.
and body instead of your own face and body on the dating website. That's what I did.
Oh, they're catfishing.
Aren't you catfishing for children?
No, like, okay, so catfishing is where you basically pretend to be somebody else. So, like, there are people who, like, pretend to, like, they'll date people, but they'll be pretending to be somebody else, so they'll use different pictures from somebody else. They'll act like they're that person, but they're a completely different person.
Okay, I thought catfishing was like what pedophiles do.
No, well, it kind of is.
Well,
in
that's
a
true.
way. It could also be what they do, but I'm saying, like, when you're talking about, like if I was to say I've been catfished, that's because somebody was pretending to be somebody else.
Oh, okay.
A weird thing. There's a whole, like, MTV series on it or something. I've watched, like, 2 episodes of it at a
Yeah,
friend's
How to
house,
Catch a
but-
Predator.
Yeah. I guess the original catfish show.
Yeah, right? Anyways,
But, you know, with children and not full-grown adults.
aren't you worried
It's really weird. about
the potential consequences of that? Like, what's gonna happen when your date realizes you're not actually some strong ex? What? How did you know which actor we chose? And what are we gonna do? That's a very real problem that we never considered. Luckily, an expert at online dating and at lying, you share with them the perfect solution. Spend the entire date inside a cardboard box or refrigerator box covered in question marks. Mystery is alluring. Just be yourself, but first tear off the actor's face and wear it so yourself will have the same face as the actor.
I don't know. I feel like she would like the more violent one, maybe. I don't know
Yeah.
though. Maybe not.
I think she'd be more for the more violent one.
I feel
but
like the mystery is alluring would be more Scott.
Yeah, I agree.
He wouldn't like the violence. What? Oh,
I
that's so
have no
sweet.
It is? Wow, you're right. The power was inside us all along. Never needed to pretend to be some famous actor online. We just needed to steal his face and use it to replace our face.
That's the spirit. Wow. This did not go the way I thought it would.
Is? Alright, boys, let's go steal us a face.
I can help. I love helping. Oh, Scott.
Scott sprints away with his boys to do something extremely questionable.
Oof.
Well, I must say, your ability to sell idiots on a dumb plan is extraordinary. Think you could sell some real estate on my behalf? Boy, do you! You gain an extremely shady real estate license and also +2 charm and 1 money as an advance on your new job.
Well, that also didn't go how I was expecting.
Yeah, right?
Yay,
Hey, something
my
happens to
turn.
you!
All right. Do I? Okay, I have control over this now. Oh.
Yeah.
Enter.
Let's go.
Let's go. That weekend, you find Scott gazing lovingly at the pickle. A sad look. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, no, that's
Okay,
what it says.
cool. I read that correctly. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I've done that on a couple of these
gazing-
where I was like, wait, what?
What? Yeah. Gazing lovingly at a pickle, a sad look in his eyes. Oh, hey, bro. Maybe you can help me make a really tough choice. See, I really like Oz, but I'm not sure I can commit yet because I also really like this pickle. Look at it. It's so green and warty and exactly the right size for a pickle. Oz is such a good person, but this pickle is such a good pickle. I
I'm
can't
not
choose.
a good person.
Won't you help me? You really aren't. Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hold on, let me read them. Are you telling me you just throw away this pickle for a chance with Oz? A pickle is like this only comes once in a lifetime. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go with that, because you're
Yeah.
going for Vera.
Yeah.
Alright. How dare you change your mind? Yeah. Okay. No, I would never do that to Harvey. Harvey's the name I gave to this pickle because he's such a good pickle. I know Oz loves me, and I love him. But if monogamous commitment to a pickle is wrong, well then, I'm wrong. But I don't think I'm wrong. You just told me I wasn't wrong, so I'm right. So everything's fine. Tell Oz that if I weren't already committed to this pickle, I would be happy to go out with him. I'm sure he will understand. You're pretty sure he won't, but who cares? You gain +1 charm.
God damn.
Wow.
You have
Okay.
14 charm, Caitlin.
I'm charming as fuck, dude. Don't you know?
Hell yeah, you are. Anyways, we're gonna leave this one here since I actually remembered this time.
Yeah. Now that we're remembering things.
Yeah, that's always a good thing sometimes.
Especially when you do it right sometimes.
What? Oh.
Nonsense.
Yeah, who wants to do it right?
Not I.
I do.
Oh, it's okay,
Anyways.
buddy.
Guys, we'll be back.